No, I know for a fact what that is about. Hello, everybody. Hello, I'm the life. How are you? Hello, Nivya. Hello, Vansika, Sorika. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. You came in very, very fast. You must have skipped the adverts. It does help the channel to watch the adverts. Yes, I know you were. And I was a little bit under the weather yesterday because I went out with the family. And it's quite tiring doing that, getting old. So yeah. If you could do me a favor, guys, do remember to make comments on my pickapile videos. It does really help me quite significantly to actually do that, especially not skipping the adverts. Please run the adverts. Go to the loo, have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and it does help my channel a lot. If people don't want to donate, and that's a way of kind of doing it, isn't it? Just a little hint and a tip to help my channel. Thanks very much. So let's get to your questions. All right. So put your questions down, and that'll be good. Do remember to like the stream as well. Hello, LiveTarot. Thank you for being here. So I'm not sure if Google moderators are prowling about. But my favourite moderator, LiveTarot, he sometimes puts the link to my videos. He's on my channel. He puts a link to his thingamajiggy. Let's see how long that lasts. So let's do I'm the Life. Yeah, thank you, Nivya. Please remember to make comments on all my videos. I do appreciate that so much. And remember to like the video. There's only 2 people have liked my video at the moment. So if you haven't liked it, please do so for free readings. We discuss in the tarot community that people expect a lot. So if you can just do a few little things for us, that would be really spot on. Hello, Igo. How are you? You know, it's we do give up our time to actually be here for yourself, trying to help you as much as we possibly can. So yeah, thanks very much. What? Free readings have ended already. Please don't delete your messages. Also, if you've made a mistake, that's fine. I will repeat your question, and then you can say, no, I've asked another question. It's absolutely fine. So if you can not delete them, that's absolutely fine. Right, let's do Abner. Right, that's the housekeeping out of the way. Is that all right? Abner Life Vlogs. You were waiting very patiently. Momo, how are you? It's good to see you. Kelly, how are you as well? I do appreciate your company. If you haven't watched this pickapile of the animal guides, please do so after you've jumped off, or make a note to watch the pickapiles that I do, because it just helps the energy of how we can empower ourselves. It just shifts slightly. So yeah, please do that. Right, I'm just doing the Life Vlogs. Please remember to like the video. That helps the channel. Pretty in pink. Yeah. Ooh la la moment. What colour are you wearing today? So, without being too rude. Right, okay. So let's have a look at the Life Vlogs. Please tell me that my husband constantly fighting with me a lot. Told him to listen to me, but in vain. Please let me know when he will listen to me. Yeah, well, men, do they ever listen? Do people of the modern era listen? They might think they listen, but they're not really listening. Yeah, it's not fair, Animal Life, is it? It's not fair indeed. So I'm glad you're good, Kelly. Excellent. I'm really pleased. Do put your questions down, and we'll get to them as soon as possible. Momo, yeah. Okay, let's have a look at Anna Life's situation with the husband. I would do it as a game. If he's not listening to you, you don't listen to them. Weekend off. Yay! That's fantastic, Mama. I'm so pleased you got a week off. Yeah. I mean, I'm afraid that happens in a lot of marriages. It's all sweet and roses at the beginning until we have that big connection, and we want two people in that marriage have to want to actually make it work. And in this modern society, we do not spend time with each other, do we? We just don't. So let's have a look. Hello, Yale, Bistiesto. How are you? It's good to see you. Just a heads up also, I am going to be going also with Tarot's Talk at 4 o'clock. So you can tune in there on his channel. That will be awesome. And you can ask the same questions or different questions as well. So how's that? A double treat for you. We're cooking on gas. Right, let's have a look on the live vlogs. Let's have a look. Do make sure you check out and make a comment, because not many people have made a comment on that reading. I would like you to actually do that. Or if you don't want to say it on the actual video, just come in and say, yeah, I did watch it. I picked this pile and I'll ask you some questions. Right, and the live vlogs. How are you doing? Right, okay. Let's have a look. So, will they listen to you? Well, do you know something? It actually shows that he will. I reckon if he removed himself from that mother of his, just slightly, and stood up and says, no, she's doing the best that she can. But yeah, some people like to blame people, don't they, when their life isn't going according to plan. So it says here, yeah, on that one. It says here that they've got to really pay attention to the small details and really work hard as a team. But he's got to want that as well. There is going to be a kind of new opportunity coming up. So keep trying. Keep saying, oh, can you just spare me a moment, 1 minute for me to express myself? Otherwise, you're not respecting me. It is down to hard work and respect. So it does give a little bit more respect there. But yeah, I mean, if he respects his mother, he should be respecting you, because that is kind of in the order of things. So yeah, it's hard when people choose not to. And that's the problem with gossip. When people talk about something and gossip with two people, and they're talking about the other person, it's like, yeah, we're on our side and they're on that side. And it fuels the negativity, doesn't it? It's really bad. Hello, the Aries, Leo, and hello, Swati. How are you? Thank you so much for being here, guys. It's good to see you again, because we haven't been here for a while, have we? So really remember to please watch my videos, because it does help the channel when you do that, if that's all right with yourselves. All righty, let's go. Swati, let's do you next. All questions are picked randomly. I will be on next at 4 o'clock with Tarot's Talk. If you don't know Tarot's Talk, just type in Tarot's with an S, Tarot with an S, Talk. And then subscribe to him and you'll get the notification. Right. Will Krishnan reach out to you tomorrow, Swati? Let's have a look, Swati. Let's have a look at that. Will Krishnan reach out to you tomorrow? Oh, I love Momo. Look at all those hearts. Thank you so much. A general. Absolutely, Momo. Thank you so much for always coming on my channel, you beautiful regulars. I do appreciate it very much. So I like to know what's going on with you. Even if it's the same question, I don't mind. I don't mind at all having you guys here. Otherwise, I'd be talking to myself. No one wants that, do they? No one. Right, let's have a look, Swati. Will Krishnan reach out? Let's have a look. Tomorrow, what are the energies tomorrow? Interesting. I think Krishna is really trying hard, maybe not succeeding, but he's trying hard to actually do that. They're willing to kind of move away from emotional baggage, so to speak. So it's almost like that certain things have to be in order for them. So I think they might do, because look, here we have this wonderful written in the stars and ready to take action. So when they realize that action needs to be taken, then they can inspire themselves, but they have to walk away from the current situation to be able to reach out. So I think they are walking towards a more deeper depth within their life. So they could very well do that, you know. Yeah, they could very well do that if this energy is particularly right, which it could be. It really could be. So that's nice. So maybe they will. Maybe, just maybe. Tomorrow, you said. Tomorrow. Might be. There's a huge possibility anyway. I think there's a huge possibility. I wouldn't say yes or no to that, but there's a big possibility. So that's good, Sweaty. So, what are your questions, guys? Well, let's have a look. So, Momo, you would like a general, is that correct? Let's do Momo. Thanks for being here, Momo. Good to see you. You would like a general reading. Thank you. Hello, Ado. How are you? No worries, Swati. That energy is quite good because it does mean they are moving through certain emotional stuff that they actually need to do. So if you're included in that, that looks pretty good. Right, let's have a look, Momo. Momo. Yep. Hello, Maggie Polo. Good to see you. How are you diddling? My Sunday's going absolutely fine now that I've recovered from yesterday. Did all these walking in daffodils and bluebells. We like the English countryside, even if it's in an enclosed space. What did you guys get up to? Everything doing it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. What are you guys wearing? What colour are you guys wearing? Make a comment. What colour are you wearing? So let's have a look. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I come here for compliments. Right, let's have a look what Momo's sorting out. White. Ooh, lovely colour. Lovely colour. Wow. Dark red. Ooh la la. Dark red. The weather was better yesterday, to be fair. There was the sunshine out, but it's typical English spring weather. Neither here nor there. How's the weather where you are? Dark red. Hello, Priyanka. It's good to see you. Momo. Let's have a look. Doing Momo at the minute, guys. So, energy surrounding Momo. Very good. Having a look at your... This was upside down, but it doesn't matter too much. Having a look at your financial situation and really knowing, Momo, that you can build a future really strongly. Make sure the foundation is really intact and make sure you're spreading your wings far and wide to really establish who you are. The reason why is you've got the 9 of Cups, which has your wish card. So anything that you want to do, really realize that you can do it. It's only another little step and then you'll be in pure paradise. So yeah, you're nearly on the 10, you see. So put in the hard work now emotionally to really understand what you're trying to build in your life. Say to yourself, what's my life purpose? What am I going to achieve today? What am I going to achieve next week? Even if it's small things, that is a stepping stone. That's like the foundation of you paying attention to the highest, isn't it? So, Momo, it looks like you're having a great time ahead. Yay, Momo. Mo. Looking good, looking fabulous. Guys, You're very good at posting I go. So if you go to this video and post a comment on which pile you picked, I will be very grateful. Is that okay? Right. Priyanka, can you tell who is jealous of me and why? Priyanka, why do you think someone's jealous of you? It doesn't matter who's jealous. That's there within themselves and their feelings. I don't know why you're asking that, but I will have a look at energies surrounding you, why you think that. I don't sit here and go, I wonder who's jealous of me. I don't care who's jealous of me or not. It doesn't matter. Someone told you, well, go to that person and go, why did you tell me that? That seems very bizarre. Very bizarre. Whoever told you might be the actual person. No worries, Momo. No worries at all. Right, Priyanka, I'm going to give you some energies why you're falling into the mud for no reason whatsoever. Right, why did Kira... Right. Kira, why... don't hide people unless... where's Kira? Did Kira come on? Kira, please don't hide anyone without my permission. I don't hide anyone on my channel unless they're being very rude to either me or another person in the room. We do not ban people from my room. Hi, right. Oh, your phone is misbehaving. All right, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. My room is pretty relaxed. Also, it has to be, normally I take care of hiding people, if someone's really offensive, I will hide the user from the channel. I will not ban people, and I immediately report them to YouTube. So if someone is particularly bad, I go report it straight away to YouTube, let them deal with it. I don't time out anyone because people need respect. They need help a lot of the time, and it just makes people upset if they're timed out, doesn't it? It makes them upset. We don't want to upset people, but yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, because sometimes phones have the life of their own. So hopefully they'll come back. Right, okay. So I go. Let's do what I go in the meantime. Will Karishma confess hello to you? Are you back, Priyanka? Oh, good. Right, let me sort you out in a minute. I'm just doing Will Karishma confess her love for me. Don't worry, Kira. It's fine. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. No problem at all. There you go. Don't worry. No worries at all. Right, okay. So, will Karishma confess her love to you? Let's have a look about that. Will Karishma confess her love to Ago? Yeah, your turn. Karishma. Will Karishma confess her love for me? Will Karishma confess her love? Let's have a look. Abby. Okay, let's ask that then. Right, let's have a look. Abby, let's have a look. Oh. I think they've had the tower moments because it's coming upside down. So they've realised a thing or two. They're ready to step out of that box and learn to create magic. So I'm not so sure if they're completely ready to do that. They've got the ability. in a lot of ways. But it's almost like, will they trick themselves? Will they trick others? Because the tower is still falling down. It's kind of fallen down, but it's reversed as well. So they don't quite know. Now, the magician is here, which is a great card to actually produce all the right things within their life. So they've definitely got the possibility, but it just depends on their personality. If this is still kind of annoying them. Do you know what I mean? So if this is annoying them, then they could kind of cover it up and be an illusion. So they really have to be a proper magician and really make things happen on a big scale. So at the moment, it's a little bit of just kind of wait to see, because their feelings are kind of just in a washing machine almost. You have to come out right. The whites have to be whiter than white. I am back at 4 o'clock. Come in the room of Tarot's Talk and ask that question again. Yeah, I think you could take it positive. To me, it's more positive than negative, that particular card. So, yeah, I would take it a little bit positive. Yeah, it's definitely in the process of wondering what it is. As I said, it's like a washing machine. Will it come out right? Will it come out shrunk? Kelly, how are you? Thank you. Sorry about the delay. Thank you for doing that. That's very kind of you. How is S currently feeling about you, Kelly? Thank you for the donation, Kelly. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Because it looks pretty on the screen, doesn't it? That looks really pretty. Right, how is S currently feeling about you? Let's have a look at that, Kelly. How is S feeling about you? Thank you, Kira. That's very nice of you. That's exactly like I like my moderators to do. Saying hello to people when they come in and thanking them so much. Thank you. Because when it gets really, really fast, I haven't got time to keep thanking people. I will thank them, obviously. But if it gets really busy, I'm focusing on the reading. That's spot on, Kira. See, you're learning how to be a moderator all the time. It's wonderful. Right, let's concentrate on how is S feeling towards Kelly. How is S feeling towards Thank you, Memo T.Doty. Thank you so very much. That looks absolutely lovely. I love that on my screen. I keep taking screenshots, you know, because it's so pretty. Right, let's have a look at S. S towards Kelly. Right, Kelly, here is your answer. Let's have a look what's going on with RS. That's Tarot's Talk. Now give me about something. I'm on with him shortly. Right. Stop it. Right, don't know if he's listening to my live or not. Right. Sneakily. I think, right, there are no swords here, but S is a particular big thinker within their heart. Judging by these cards at the minute. Oh, there you go. That's right. Okay. So, yeah, the reason why I'm saying they're a deep thinker within their heart, which kind of doesn't make sense. Well, it doesn't, doesn't it? It's because they're really, they've got the moonlight, and they've also got here the Six of Cups. So it's almost like the fantasy about what things used to be like is kind of having a look at why they need to be swayed in a particular direction. So for S to come forward with you, it's regards of, oh, things were kind of really nice in the past, and they are willing to work towards that, but more on themselves. They've got to realize on themselves. So it's almost like that whole aspect, because here they've got the Page of Cups. It's very much is inspiration, and that's what I mean. They're trying to decipher what's real and what's not, and the emotional pull and sway of a lot of things. And you can see here with the Four of Cups, they're not ready, and I think that's why I said they're a deep thinker within their emotions. They're really paying attention to the emotions. So they come out like the Nine of Pentacles, and it's almost like for that, it's like they're willing to see a side of themselves that will give them the prosperity and abundance within life. So they're kind of thinking about you, Kelly, as, okay, I had a nice time kind of thing. I know you're there. But it's almost like they need to express on a greater level, but they're not willing to actually do that because of the way they feel. And that's what the deep moon is all about. It's throwing light on the subject, but it's not quite true. That's why I said they, S is kind of looking. But isn't this a wonderful card? It's like, I will express my love when I've just found what kind of aspect is going on. So it's like they obviously don't want to be burned because they're quite sullen. And you can see this card again down here with the Four of Cups. So this Four of Cups is like the opportunity is there for S to be with you and express what is going on, but they're just not ready to find that. So it is very, very strange. So you can see that they dwell very much within the emotional state of what has happened and what's not happened and what could happen. And that's what all the Six of Cups is about. So they're looking in a past-like way and kind of not seeing the reality of the situation. So I think S is going through a stage where they believe that it should all be very easy at times, and that's why it's not. So you see them down here very much in a very difficult position with the Five towards you. They're disappointed in things about what's happened, and that's why I'm saying they're a deep emotional thinker. They're also, with the challenge of moving forward, yes, they'll face the challenge, but will they actually realize that the challenge is actually worth it? So they need a lot more fire, they need a lot more thinking, because this is all kind of cups. So they really think within their heart is what they're doing now. So they have got the opportunity to move forward with that quite significantly, just aiming what they want and looking. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past. It matters what happens now. So they really needs to see that the opportunity is definitely there to love on a greater scale than ever before, and to realize that swimming with the sharks isn't always dangerous. It can be quite profitable. So hopefully they'll face that challenge and look at things in a more real light. The moon is the most important card here. That's why I held it up, because they are disappointed at some respect, but they know that it is there. So how they feel, they know what you're offering. They realize that at some level, but as I said, they're not at a conclusion, and it's a very difficult conclusion for them to actually reach, unfortunately. So I hope that makes sense, Kelly. Thank you for the donation. And yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? But yeah, at the moment, they're just feeling hard work in their heart. It's a shame, isn't it? But there you go. Hello, Amy. Oh, you've donated on PayPal. Thank you very much. Yeah, Amy, just at the moment, I'm just doing another super chat, and then I'll get to you, Amy. But thank you very much for the donation. I will check that out. Thank you very much. Thanks, Kelly. I hope that's not too But sometimes it is difficult. We can't all be like 2-year-olds or 3-year-olds. Yeah, I love this and I love that, and it's simple. But as adults, we like to complicate things more and more and more. And S is complicated within himself. Right, I really needed to hear that message, Joy. You are great and have a great... Oh, right, okay. Thank you so much, Momo. I thought that was a question, but thanks very much, Momo. I appreciate you enormously. So, Amy, that wasn't a question. It was just it was a donation for a reading. So we can get to you. Let me just check on PayPal. Thank you. If it's come through. Sometimes PayPal is a pain in the neck. It's very slow. And I bet today it's slow. Dun, 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 dun. No, it's through, Amy. So that's excellent. Thank you very much for the donation. Ooh, oh, wow. Oh, right, okay. Let me just tell you, without giving anything away, I hope you know a town called Southport. I grew up in Southport. I now live in Leeds. Just for your information. No one else is listening. So you might have heard of that. That's so cool. Cool for cats. Right, what's your question, by the way? Or did you post it? Let me have a look. Right, okay. Go back into my room so I can see what you asked. Go through the adverts. People, if you'd like to like the channel, that would be awesome. Right, let me have a look at Amy's question. Did you post your question, Amy? I'm just on a donated reading, everyone. Just waiting for Amy to post it. Oh, yeah, you have. Right. You want me to describe your future partner, looks, type, what to do, what to look out for, etc. Thank you. Okay, Amy. Amy. I better use a proper pack that's not got a cat on it. Maybe you like cats. Thank you, Kira, for that. Right, let's have a look. Let me tell you while I'm shuffling, Amy Winter. Thank you so much for the donation. Timing of situations are never that accurate, no matter who you go to, really. What else to do? What to look out for? I will do what they look out for, and I can really pick up qualities, traits, kind of things. But what they look for, I think in the modern era, is a little bit dodgy to actually go for, simply because. Oh right, okay. I just did. Because I thought where you are, you might know that area. That's all. Yeah. That's why, because that's in Merseyside. It used to be called where you live, kind of thing. That's why I mention it. You're not going to meet someone from Southport. You never know. Wouldn't that be funny if you did? That would be very funny. I'd laugh my head off. I really would. You do go there. I don't know why. I left ages ago. It's all right for a visit, but not to live. I want to live there. I have half a family and friends who still live there, but hey, it's not bad. Southport. Oh dear, funny. Anyway, so as I was saying, yeah, right. Let's just get. I need to put no offline. Right, let's have a look. Thank you, Kira. Right, let's just get this sorted out. Lord Street used to be a fantastic street way back, long before I was born. Before it went to Merseyside, and it used to be classed as Lancashire. I always speak like a hobbit. But yeah. Oh, it's so boring, Southport, when you're a child. Oh, Southport. It seems so much fun, but it's not. Oh, I hope you don't meet someone from Southport. No, I shouldn't say that. Southport. Oh, yeah, Southport. Right, let's see Amy Winter. Amy Winter, what sort of partner are you going to attract? Let's have a look. The likelihood you meet someone now in Southport is very high. I'll read that. Right, guys, just on a donated reading just at the moment. Where am I? I might as well use these. Right, said Fred. Now, your person that you have to look for, it's going to be a wee while. Right, so your person. Right, let's have a look. So, I don't know why, but I'm picking up a Scorpio today. Nothing wrong with Scorpios, but I am getting a kind of a Scorpion energy here. They could actually be Scorpio rising, or Scorpio is quite main in their chart, Amy. I've also got, but because it's almost like they can be very withdrawn at times, very secretive about things, but it's only because that they've got good ideas, really good ideas, I think. And they do pay special attention to how they make money. So it might be very kind of long term before they actually make money. So it's almost like they have to do, and then boom. So any job that takes a long time, and then you get payment. So it's like maybe building a house or building up their own websites and things like that. Thank you, Big Cleo. Thank you so very much. Thank you very much. So it's almost like it does take a long time, but they're very good at it, which I think is good. So they've got perseverance as well. They've got a lot of perseverance in making money. So that's a good trait. So I think that'll spill over into their romantic life. And yeah, that is quite good. So it's almost like what you need to do, if you choose to do so, is really look at the traits that you want within a person. Because, yeah, you could meet, I think this is this long-term relationship that you're going to get this particular person. So I'm not saying they're going to be a builder or something like that, but they've got a lot of work ethic in achieving their goals. Definitely. And it's almost like, yeah, also they can work a lot with people. So they might have, I don't think they're so much self-employed. but they can work very closely with different companies and things like that. So if they're like reeling in, like, oh, this business, or they might just market for themselves, so they could be, but they are very good at that. So it's a long-term investment. So I think you'll get somebody who has a lot of time, so there's no money. So they are good at investing, and that's why I got that Scorpion trait, that they're good at hiding things. So their money might be put away in a bank and then reinvested, and they're quite good at that. So that's actually a good trait. On the emotional side, sometimes that they might be such a workaholic at times that some of the things aren't shown, but they are a very good person I'm picking up. A lovely person, very intelligent, very spot on. So conversation is not always about work or those traits of emotions. So I think they've got a huge ability to go long term if you can stand someone like that. There's another side of the person as well. They might also kind of be not in the forces or anything like that. They could have started out in the forces where they are away a long time, and then you're waiting for them to come back all the time as well. But yeah, they might have started something like that. But yeah, so I think it's got a really nice flavour with it. Good person indeed. So these were the cards that you got, if you want to see them. Just for your information, what did we see? So how did we get that? The wish card, which is very good. You got the Three of Wands, waiting. You got the Hangman, a good connection. And the Nine of Pentacles, the Magician. Woohoo! And also the Eight of Pentacles. Down here, you got the Empress, and the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so you've got to really communicate to yourself, I think. Really believe in a stronger, more relation person. So don't look, I am getting a very short hair, like shaved. That's probably a throwback from the army. Quite a big build as well. But generally don't kind of pay too much attention on what to look for, because people change all the time. But he is a very nice person, I can see anyway. He's got a good work ethic, and that's the most important thing, perhaps, to you or to him, to them anyway. So I hope that helped. I like it. He's got a nice feel about it anyway. So thank you, Amy. That was delightful. Big Cleo, how are you doing? So let's do Big Cleo. Thank you for the donation, Big Cleo. That's very kind. What is why thinking and feeling about you? Well, let's have a look, shall we? Aishwarya, nice to meet you. Do put your questions down. Do remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And also, guys, if you like to find out certain energies, do check that pickapile reading. And, oh, my life. And do make a comment which pile you picked. Because that's also interesting on a psychological level, what piles people are picking. Does that make sense? Hello, MM. How are you? Hello, everyone. Amy, thank you. Thank you very much, Amy. And thank you for visiting Southport, because not a lot. Well, people do, don't they? Amy, you're a star. Absolute star. Thank you so much for that. That's great. I do give my love to Southport. Say, they've said hi. Especially if you go to that Rosie. Yeah, you know, there's a side street and there's an ice cream parlour. It's still there, actually, called Rosie's. That's the very first job I actually had. It does suck. It does suck. But I wasn't telling Amy that. Yeah, that's why I left. I left when I was 18. I left. I thought it's so boring. Even though I tried to improve. It's not for me, Southport. Not for me. I do like to see the YMCA and I go, oh, the YMCA. That's why I did my martial arts, Barry. The YMCA. But yeah, Southport isn't the best place on the planet. All right, for a visit now. If you want to do that. Right, let's pay attention to Big Cleo. What is Y thinking and feeling about you, Cleo? Where are you from? What is SGD? Strange. Southport. My nephew, he moved out of Southport to go to Manchester, and now he's moved back. Ooh. Singapore. Oh, I love Singapore. Oh, Singapore is lovely. I went there when it's like a geography trip with the tarot reader today. It's like a joke. So I've got an itch in here, that's why I keep doing that. Yeah, I went to Singapore when I was 25. Lovely place. I went to the orchid thingies and I went to the, yeah, really nice. Yeah, it's nice, Singapore. I'm a lot older now. I'm sure it's changed a lot. But yeah. Right, let's have a look at what Y is thinking about you. What is Y thinking about you? Taking the time. What is Y thinking of you? Ooh, he is thinking. Thank you, Kira. That's excellent. Donations take priority, guys, especially in the super chat. And PayPal and cash.app. That's about it, isn't it? What we got. Righty-o. Good old Y. What is our Y thinking of? Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Oh, wow. That's interesting. It's interesting. I think they think of you a lot. Wow. Who is Big Cleo? That someone's thinking of you a lot. Wow. Ding. Right, okay, so why towards you? Let's have a look. Why? Right, we got that initially, just for your information. And Six of Cups popped out. So they are thinking about past matters, whether that's through their life or the interaction with yourself. They are thinking. They're also learning about how they can search for a more deeper truth to the matter. They're thinking, yeah, they're really thinking about the future, you know. Ew, scary stuff. Yeah, it's the growth, and the two cards that are like in brackets of your whole reading is the Empress and also the Knight of Pentacles. So these are two really strong cards of looking towards the long term of growth of your future. Inside, that they're really kind of wanting to celebrate who they are, but also who you are on a level where they can communicate how they feel towards you, which is good. So that communication sometimes is direct, and if they've been very direct and cutting things off kind of thing, it's because of this card with the Queen of Swords and kind of wanting to be more direct with you. So, especially within the past. So, if anything's happened untoward in the past, of like no communication and things like that, it's not because they don't like you. They do, because the king. Wow. So, and oh no, that's Hong Kong. I was going to say, yeah, no. Anyway, I want to bring you that element of generosity with their heart. So they still feel very soft. Even if things are difficult, and they're more likely to be more sociable at times. So if they just say, for instance, if they never ever wanted to be on a romantic level with you, they still love you. Oh, because you can see here with the tower, things do have to crumble down. So it's almost like that communication perhaps has crumbled away a little bit. But as I said, with the, or maybe I didn't, with the Knight of Pentacles, it is looking towards gaining trust again. It has to be trust, absolute trust. So for the situation, it is quite rosy, literally rosy apples. So the stability is definitely there of new growth, and I do think they are searching for it at a high level as well. So I think S is feeling quite kind, is a good word, and ready to accept what is going on a deeper level, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. If it is a romantic relationship, Cleo, I will do you a romance to see what's going on for you. This doesn't really necessarily mean with them, for Cleo, but for you. I think it's okay, apart from that tower, and that one thinking. So, but they're definitely 100% thinking of you, and it says you do deserve love. So for you, Big Cleo, if you think they're not going to communicate well, at the moment, you just have to be kind of patient with S. But it's sort of why S. So you just kind of have to be a little bit patient for things to kind of just settle. But they are definitely 100%, as far as I'm concerned, thinking about you. and they feel quite safe within that kind of aspect. So that's nice, isn't it? Is that nice? Yeah. Thank you for the donation and also for the question. And I do hope Singapore is great over there, not too hot, probably very humid, isn't it? So that's good. What's my... Oh, right. Right, so we've had a pause. So remember, if you want your free reading or a donated reading, pop your questions down and we'll answer them now. So, Cushy Singh, how are you doing? Remember, guys, the live chat is sometimes very, very slow. So, Cushy Singh, what is coming up for me in May month? For May, let's have a look. Thank you, Most Soul Tarot. Right, Cushy Singh, what's coming up for you in May? I'm glad you're fine. May's a lovely month, isn't it? And I hope you're keeping safe. Everyone keeps safe and healthy. We need a lot more people to be more healthy, don't we, really? Cushy Singh, what's going on with yourself? Let's have a little look. Ooh la la. So for Cushy Singh, looking towards your future, but allowing it to be here in the now, basically. So pay attention to the here and now and really be victorious in that, about what you decide to do, especially around your career and money and practical matters. So instead of searching for it, allow it just to drop on your lap. Hello, Big Cleo. Okay, I'll look at that. Definitely, Big Cleo. Are they looking at other girls? Well, if they're a bloke, probably. Well, you know, let's see anyway. So, Cushy, it's almost like see you yourself here standing and calling and communicating to the universe. So it's about paying attention to what you really do want on a bigger scale than ever before. So manifestation is really good. What are you producing? Because this energy for me is in the here and now. So look to what you want today, look what you want tomorrow, and make it kind of happen in those steps forward. Does that make sense? Thank you for the question, Cushy Singh. Thank you, Big Cleo. No worries at all. Right, Big Cleo, is Y looking at other girls, or is he looking at only you? Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look if he's looking at other people. Oh. Let's have a look at Y. Is Y looking at other people? Right, Cleo, let's have a look at Y. Why? Hello, Shri, how are you diddling? Shri, did you look at my animal video? Did you make a comment? I can't remember. You didn't? Right, okay, so good old Y, Big Cleo. It is an interesting question, especially when they look back at certain aspects. And you obviously want to know whether, you know, he is looking at other people or is he still going to come back. There is a form here that it is very difficult for him to cross that line in you know. So did you have this card before? I think you did. So you've got patience again with this particular aspect, but you've also got release. There's a form of death going on, and it's more of a purity. So they can't move past where they are. So that's probably good news for you because they're not thinking of going with anyone else just at the moment. So they find it very hard to actually move away from you. These two cards, you see the death, the purity, and then you see, oh, I'll just spring away. But because it's related to you, then they can't really move away from you. They'll kind of go, so they're kind of looking at you only at the moment. So they've got the Four of Autumn, so they're very fixed in that. They don't want to wander at the moment. Well, there's always that temptation, but they're not going to act on it just at the moment. So one has to have really a lot of patience and growth towards this newness that's coming along. It's very pure, and if they have emotionally grown up, then they will be able to adapt to this a lot better. They see you as the Queen of Spring. Oh, so see what I mean? They still do have feelings for you. Hello, Lofty Green. How are you doing? Thank you very much for your donation. I'll be with you just in a tickety boo. So they see you as that Queen of Spring, very close to the Empress in knowing what they want. So deep down, deeper than ever before, they do know what they want, but they're not willing to show it at the moment. So again, they do come across as a keeper of spells, so that's very nice as the Queen of Spring. So they're willing to change things and create things and really inspire themselves. So they have set about learning what success is. So they're not, everyone's got the ability to go with someone else. Everyone's got the ability to look. Oh yeah, look. And we all do, especially in the summer when people aren't wearing as much clothes. So it's a natural thing, but don't be too concerned yet, because they're not willing to take action in that. There is that kind of thing, oh, I've been bitten in the past, I'm just going to rein it in, if they were to do that. So the courage and the strength is within how they're thinking at the moment. So as I said, they are a deep thinker, really trying to really sort things out within themselves. So they're not ready to go, right, I want to go out with you, and you. No. So I think at the moment they're still trying to sort out those feelings, sort them out once and for all, what it is that they actually think of you. This is a great card in this particular deck, because even when things have been a little bit, especially interfering from other people kind of thing, what you were looking at, is he wanting other people? The answer is no. He won't pay attention to that. He'll just pay attention to you at the moment. These two guys, they ended up together for a long time. This Red Riding Hood and this is the Big Bad Wolf, and they decided they loved each other. So it's got an element where you could come back and realise that the pain is gone and really have that pure relationship. So I think that's okay. So yeah, we all got the wandering eyes. Oh, he's nice. Oh, la la. Especially when we go to those shows where men take the clothes off and everything. Why not? A big bad wolf. Yeah. So we'll have to look out for that card again, won't we? Big bad wolf coming along to eat us all up. Oh, dear. Yeah. No, I don't think he's kind of. They might say these things and they might act like they do, but I don't think he's got the balls to do it himself. He might, but I don't think so at the moment. Be clear. Oh, they are funny. Oh, life is funny, not. Right, Lottie Green, how are you? So you'd like to thank you for the question and give me more. No, it's fun, isn't it? It's all fun and roses. Right, why have we got two decks mixed up together? Again. That's because I put that on that. So, Lovety Green, how are you doing? Aura's feelings for you currently. Thank you for the donation. Lovety Green, it's great to have you on board. We're not on a ship, but it sounds good, doesn't it? Guys, do remember to check out this pickapile reading for the energies and your spirit family, guys. They've got a lot to say to you, guys. Lovety Green, let's just have a look at your question. Shrey, I'm coming back at 4 o'clock for Tarot's talk. Okay. I won't be able to have time for your question today, Shrey. So if you want to come back for Tarot's talk channel at 4 o'clock, which is in 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes, we'll get to your question there. Is that all right? because at the moment I don't have time for that. Sorry about that. Okay. You get both of us anyway, so that's a bonus, isn't it? Bonus. Right, Liberty Green. Aura's feelings for you currently. Let's have a look at that. Donated readings only now, because I've got to be somewhere at 4 o'clock. If you want to donate quickly now, that's absolutely fine by me. Otherwise, Liberty Green will be the last person I'm reading in this particular session. Thank you for joining me, and have a good day, evening, whatever, wherever you are on the planet. So, Liberty Green, Aura's feelings. Oh, it's not wise. Okay, let's have a look at what Aura's doing at the moment. And we have one more just for the fun of it. Right. This might actually appear, first look, like things are going quite good within Aura on how they feel. But I do think there's an element twice of looking back in the past a little bit too much, where it does say that things are quite good if you can struggle through this particular aspect, and I think they are. Aura is definitely struggling through certain aspects, which will give them a more understanding of what to create more of. So that's kind of good in a way. But it does show here that they're emotionally distancing themselves from it, which isn't so good, is it? Yeah, he's your ex. Oh, it's X. Right, so that's why we've got these two cards. When I always ask at the end, what's the possibility of you two? So yeah, you can kind of see with the Six of Cups about that nostalgic thinking, but you can also see with the Eight of Cups removing themselves, moving on. But there is that Six of Spells there. So they do look at the relationship as having been rewarded, both of you, in learning through what you had to learn. So it is a kind of challenge here with the Five of Pentacles to actually struggle to perhaps communicate, to actually know what to do with the situation that is going on. So anything to do with creating a better stance is quite nice. So they're still remembering some really nice times. And again, you've got the Six of Cups twice. So the Six of Cups and the Six of Cups, they're always feeling what happened, the good times. So they're definitely looking towards, with the Four of Wands here, the good times that you did have. So they're like in the bank. Those good times that you felt for each other are definitely in the bank. So they're doing that. But it's like the death of the relationship and the kind of real realization that it is kind of one of those things that have been a journey that you probably both enjoyed, but you both realized on a soul level that it wasn't actually going to be the best thing for, you know, moving on. And that's why down here it's like emotionally he is moving on. But saying that, he's got the Ace of Wands there. So is it really written and is it really over? But understanding how they feel that, okay, maybe it is over. I did enjoy our relationship, obviously, and they value it as well at some point. But they are willing to start again, not necessarily with you, but start again. So say, for instance, you met, again, and it was at a party or a gathering or something like that, it'd be okay. It'd be absolutely fine. No romantic feelings at the moment, but it will be absolutely fine. So they do value your relationship and what you had. Absolutely fine. I don't see that myself, not with these cards. I don't see that. Is he telling you that? Because it's almost like it's a distant memory. He does value what you did have, but I think he's definitely moving on myself. I don't know what you're picking up for that. Oh, wow, that's really nice. I'm really pleased. That's excellent. So inspiring. So those two things are really good. And like I said, if you did meet and things like that, it'd be good. There isn't any malice or anything like that. You might both realise that maybe that is happened in the past, and to relive that, it might not be the best thing for you. But just take every step as it comes. Who knows? But I can't really see, simply because of this particular card, along with normally. Death card is, oh yeah, renew, and now you've learned something, but I just picked up that I don't really see you two as getting romantically involved together myself, because it is such a hard thing, and the memories were so nice it in the past. It's almost like leave those beautiful memories together, because I think you've both changed on a soul level to move forward. But who knows? I'll tell you what, missus. Let's do this. Your friend's got COVID. Oh, dearie. He asked you back out. Well, that's good. But one of you, I wouldn't be surprised if you went out for a little while, just for old time's sake, and then, but yeah, just try it. Absolutely try it. I'm not putting money on your relationship lasting the whole lot. Wait till wedding comes out now to prove me wrong. I'm not putting money on yours at the moment. Finances and careers come up, so I don't know if there's sort of money kind of issues going along with it, but yeah. Myself, if I was going to put money on some people's relationships lasting a long time, for 10 years, 20 years, simply because of this card, I think in some ways he has got to kind of move on. You two, well, it could be you. It absolutely could be you. But these cards were for, are you two going to get together? And I think as a couple, emotionally, you've moved on. So it could actually be you. You might go out on a date or something. Yeah, it was so good the first time. This time I've realised what you want on a bigger scale. So myself, I'm not putting a lot of money on you staying together for a long time if you were to get out. But who knows? Things change all the time, don't they? But for me, I think, nah. But do prove me wrong. Do get married next week. Yay! Excellent. Excellent. So thank you very much. And I hope that probably confused you a little bit. But yeah, just take it as far as it goes. Sometimes we do have to close things up and go, yeah, okay. Sometimes it takes a few goes to actually realise that over a long term in the distant future is probably not the best thing to do. Anyway, I'm going to come back now with Tarot's Talk at 4 o'clock. So thank you all for coming here. Thank you to my wonderful moderators. Hello. As I just said, I'm going to be in Tarot's Talk rooms. or come back to Tarot's talk room and I'll be able to answer your questions there. Is that okay, guys? So thank you for being here. Thank you for everyone who donated. And we'll see you again soon. Lots of love, guys. See you at 4 o'clock. Which channel? Tarot's Talk. I'll see if that can still come on. I'm not sure if it will. Tarot's Talk. Lovely little piggy. How are you? Right, I'm going now, so I'll see you all later.